Good morning, Aram here. Uh, this is my new look for this video, at least till I take a shower and get dressed. I call this my Prince look. Remember Prince? I was after he died. Actually, before he died, I was doing research on Prince and looking at his old videos, and I came across one interview on Tavis Smiley several years back. I think 2 years before his death, and he was asked. Some Tavis asked him, "So what's in the future, Prince?" And Prince, he had kind of a little dimples and looked off to the side, and he said, "Well, when the human genome, you know, is revealed, everything will, everything will change." Said, I'm paraphrasing it. I don't remember exactly, but that was what essentially he said. And then he quickly said, but something like I diverge, and he goes back to answering the question in a more kind of familiar way. And I already understood Three Papas, Three Mamas at that point. And so I realized, hey, Prince understands that too. And maybe he's actually sick of the Nazi kingdom ruling the roost, and would like to actually change things, but maybe he doesn't know how, and he's trying, with his music, just like all the other musicians are like, maybe if I write another poem that talks about cream cheese and unicorns, they'll figure out that we have three fathers and three mothers, and then they all get baked, and they write lyrics, and that sounds so good, man. Yeah. And for them, it makes sense that, that someone out there is going to figure out that, yes, they're talking about three species, Denisovan, Asian, Neanderthal, Europe, Sapien, Africa, and three kingdoms ruling the world, false beliefs in the Trinity, 50,000 years of war. But the only ones who understand what they're talking about are other war clan people trapped in the Trinity, addressing the injustice with abstraction themselves ineffectively. So they all are, it's kind of like a massage, like the Nazi kingdom artists. They're all kind of, are you feeling stressed out? Let me massage your shoulders. Yeah, we all feel good. We all feel good because we're talking about it in abstraction. I know nothing's happening. No, nothing's actually changing, but we feel better. That stuff's got to stop, all right? Just speak like truth to power if you actually want to do something about it. If you don't want to speak truth to power, if you don't want to change anything, just shut your mouth, okay? Please do us all a favor. And then it took about 2 years to figure out how to kill Prince. I don't believe he was a drug addict. I think he took relatively good care of himself, mind, body, spirit, and he had this quack doctor who ended up going to save him, and he ended up being dead in his elevator in his house, and like overdosed on some hardcore drugs that he probably weren't his, or maybe they were his, but they put something, they put some really seriously bad stuff in it, and ended up killing him. That's the thing about our all leaders, all people of change. Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Donald Trump, all these people who are brought out to change things. The Nazi kingdom brings them out to change things in a very particular way. so that, and it reminds me, I'm going to do a video on Plato's cave. It's not that Plato believed that we should try to share the truth with the people who don't know the truth because there's something intrinsically beneficial about truth and we have an obligation to tell them the truth. It's about playing movies on cave walls and telling people what to think. Okay? Like India was exploding. They didn't want to be ruled anymore by England. So Gandhi comes out and says, "We want our salt. Give us our salt back. I'm going to starve myself. I'm not going to eat for like a long time." And then everyone rallies around him. "Yes, Mahatma. Yes, 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 yes. Han! Salt!" The Nazi kingdom only supports people financially with media if they have a reason to. And the reason was India was out of control. England could not control them anymore. And they needed to show kind of some indication that there's a new India. But the English did just have their own Nazi kingdom people take over India, but they dark skin. That's the thing about Nazi, all right? They have every color of skin. I'll show you pictures of the swastika throughout time. Every country, every people's. It's not a white Aryan thing. Anyway, I don't know if this is working, but this is my Prince outfit. It's the best I can do. I think Prince was murdered because he was talking about the Human Genome Project and eventually 3 species. Let's have a shout out for Prince for at least saying something about the human genome on TV. And I'm sorry that the Nazi kingdom had to put you under, but that's what they do to their superstars. I'm not a superstar because if they martyr me, gosh, it doesn't serve them well. There's only one person you can martyr and it won't work, and that's me. Anyway, take care. Bye.